Hey everybody, Ricer's here to discuss Kingdom Manga Chapter 698, Reason for Massacre. Now every week, Kingdom releases chapter after chapter. I'm thinking to myself, we keep getting such good ones week after week. Eventually, we're going to run out of fantastic chapters. But once again, Hara delivers with a banger, absolute heat this week. So excited to talk about it. So without any further ado, let's jump right into it. So we kicked this week off with Maron again. He's been getting a lot of screen time, and I gotta say, I feel so bad for this man. I do not know how he's not pulled a Kanki Ken from Tokyo Ghoul yet. He's been under so much stress through everything Kanki's put him under, and now he has to deal with the fact that the King's Army has come, and the messengers are like, hey, what are we going to tell us something, give us an order here. They want us to make it speedy quick. They were kind of arrogant about it, honestly. He was kind of an asshole. I didn't like that. And Maron's like, all right, get the boss, get all the leaders, get Kokuo, Rinkyoku, get everyone, all right, round them up, tell them to go, meet at the Northwest Plains, we'll go over there. Yes, that'll be good. Round up the army, get all the clans, get everyone, the strongest armies. Like, this is bad. And the king apparently has sent tens of thousands of troops. So many people. And Shogun-kun's like, wait, are we really going to do this? That gives them time to rally their troops and says, all good, man. We knew this was going to happen. Why do you think we brought this huge-ass army? We're fine. So they meet up, and we get this beautiful shot of all the troops that Sei brought, looking mighty fierce. I know when we first got those panels showing the army, it was kind of hard to tell. You couldn't really see, is that like a big army? Is it just a few thousand? But seems to be the real deal. And now I've got a nice little table set up so they can have a conversation. And so what ends up happening is Kanki, let me move this shit. Hang on. He sits back and he's sitting here, feet on the table, relaxed as all hell, sitting back like, all right, what are we dealing with here? And Maron's still sweating in the background. This man, he's probably lost so many years of his life due to everything that's gone down here at this battlefield. He probably can't sleep, eat, shit, jack off, nothing. He's been under so much duress. I feel so genuinely bad for him. And Shogun-kun walks up and screams at Kanki, "That's our king right there! You can't greet him like that! Who the hell do you think you are, you bastard?" And Kanki, unfazed, completely unfazed, just keeps looking ahead. Alright. Okay. So, alright. Sei's unfazed by it either, though. He's like, alright. We knew this guy was a piece of shit. We know he doesn't have any manners. We're fine. No worries. He takes his seat, and he's like, tell me why. You know what? We're not going to beat around the bush here. You know why I'm here. Give me a reason. Tell me why you massacred the prison. Kanki goes, no reason. I just felt like killing, so I didn't. Shogun-kun, he's so pissed off. All the veins in his face popping out. His eyes, even the veins in his eyes are popping out. And Sei's still, I have to say, he's remaining very calm in the face of Kanki. I really love seeing this, because Kanki, he's a menace. I do not know how anyone could stay calm. Just goes to show Sei's resolve and how dedicated he is to his purpose. So he gives a little speech to Kanki here. He goes, look, you can't do that. It's against the law to kill prisoners of war. On top of that, the number is absolutely horrendous. This is inexcusable. You need to choose your next words carefully, because depending on what you say, I might just have to order a beheading right here. And oh my gosh, chills running down my spine with this shit. And he tries his best here. He's trying to dig under Kanki's skin. So he goes, oh, see, I'm not like you. I'm different. I don't joke around, so tell me right now, why did you kill them? Kanki does not care. Kanki does not give a shit about what other people think. Slipped my mind, I guess. Sei, alright, you know what? Fair to you. If this is how you want to play it. Yoshiga, hey, buddy, where are you? Oh, you got your blade? Alright, kill this motherfucker. He goes down. Yoshiga comes in, readies his blade. Kokuo goes in to block, and fucking Hyoshiga, not only does he win this clash, he slices her sword in half and has enough restraint after that to stop it at her neck. That is insane. Hyoshiga is looking mad impressive here. You have to think about what just happened. He cut her sword in half, but then had the control to stop it at her neck. So he had enough force behind it to snap her blade, and then enough self-control and mastery over the sword to then stop it. That is ridiculous. Now, I can't remember exactly if we've seen a lot from Hyoshiga before. I know he's the head of the Black Cavalry unit. I'm going to want to go back and look at that, because this man looking mighty impressive. This is one of the leaders of the Kanki Army here, and everyone's like, what's going guys, Maron steps in. He's like, all right, calm down. I can explain. I'm sorry. Let me introduce myself. I'm the gentleman, the tactician, Maron. I'm like, listen, man, Maron, I like you. I have to say, you've gotten a lot of screen time recently. You're a cool guy. I feel bad for everything Kanki's put you through, but no one who's a member of the Kanki's army could ever introduce themselves as a gentleman. The second you sign on and say, oh, join in the ranks of the Kanki army, you forfeit your right to introduce yourself as a gentleman. You know, you're just not allowed to. So Maron goes through, starts giving his speech here. So he does a pretty, you know what, I will say, he's pretty quick thinking here. I don't know if he had already thought of this, but he gives a pretty good explanation, and it's pretty accurate, too. It's very true. He's like, all right, listen, we pulled off something incredible against the Gojo army. I didn't even think the Sun Bin was going to work. I was prepared to dip. I thought we were going to lose, but then we ended up winning, so I was like, all right, you know what, we're chilling. And then I went out, I spread misinformation, told everyone that Osen reinforcements were coming in, and everyone surrendered. But it worked too well. This was insane. We had way too many prisoners, 100,000. We didn't know what to do. And if they realized that no reinforcements were coming, they could just revolt. We easily would have lost no chance. So, you see, we had no choice. We had to kill them to prevent us from being defeated. Like, doesn't that make sense to you, King? I mean, you want us to survive this battle. You want us to win for the sake of the Qin Empire. So, yes, that's why we did it. We had no other choice. It was for the future of Qin. And Sei's not buying it. He goes, there's no other way? From the sounds of it, all you had to do was trim the numbers down to a manageable amount. You didn't have to slaughter all of them. You fucking Kanki bastards. You've been doing this for years now. You kill everyone. I won't stand for it. You just kill willy-nilly and you let everyone die. And Kanki, sitting back, he's here. And I'm going to read this speech line for line, because it's very eloquent. He goes, that's rich, King of Qin. You're angry about people being killed. You were the one who started this invasion. Therefore, you're the one who has killed the most people in this world, King of Qin. And that's the chapter. And I gotta say, Kanki is kind of right here. As the king, as the one who orders any invasions, any military, anything really, right? Sei ordered the invasion. Sei is in charge of all this shit. Ultimately, his goal is the unification of China. And to do so, he knows he has to send out his armies to invade other countries, take them out. And when that happens, thousands, hundreds of thousands of people die. Now, hundreds of thousands of people also live and get absorbed into Qin through that regard. But Kanki's not wrong here. I think if you were to actually calculate it, and you look at the total number that Kanki has killed. Now, don't get me wrong. The way Kanki kills is way worse than people dying fighting for their country. You're getting tortured, murdered. It's brutal. It's terrible, right? But he's also not wrong. Sei is ordering these campaigns, these military expeditions, and people are dying. Hundreds of thousands of people over the years every time these things happen. And these are civilians, not always civilians, but there are times where they have to recruit civilians to join the armies. There are times where it's not just the people who joined of free volition because they're short on numbers. They need everyone to stand, and people still die. So you have this Kanki versus Sei. And it's really, I really like the way this was done because Kanki's silent pretty much the whole chapter. He goes, oh, slipped my mind. Oh, don't know, no reason, just felt like killing. And Sei and everyone's just getting heated, but he's calm and collected. He's not letting any attempts to dig under his skin, you know, calling, oh, I don't joke around like you. Kanki's dead serious here. He's very serious about the idea that, yeah, you know what? I'm perfectly happy with who I am. I know what I am, I know what I do, and I don't mind. You need to live with the fact that you order these invasions, and all those deaths are on yours and yours alone. I don't care which soldier, which general is fighting on your behalf. You ordered it, it's on you. And, you know, you can develop your own opinion on that as you will, but as I see it, I don't think Kanki's too wrong here in this discussion. Oh my gosh. You see, Kingdom is such a good fucking manga, you guys. It's so good. We get battles that are just wrought with great action shots, amazing scenes, beautiful landscapes, and then it's just as good, right? A lot of people just read Kingdom for the violence, the fighting and stuff, but then you get this stuff too, and just the writing, the way the characters interact with one another. Oh my gosh, I absolutely love it. Week after week, Hara is outdoing himself, you guys. Kingdom is looking fucking incredible right now. Really excited to see where we go from here, though. I don't really know what's going to happen. Now that Kanki has said this, how is Sei going to respond? I don't think he's going to take it too well, but that just goes to show the difference between Kanki and Sei. Kanki has no problem with you calling him sick, twisted, or a mass murderer. He doesn't care. He doesn't give a shit about what anyone else thinks. But Sei, being called that by Kanki, a man who's fucking messed up in the head the way he sees Kanki, how is Sei gonna respond? You know what? How is Shogun-kun gonna respond? Because Shogun-kun's been heated. Sei's been pretty calm and collected. Now that I say that, I don't think Sei will have a nice rebuttal. He's gonna collect himself. You know what? But it's for the greater good of China. My goal is unification. I don't want to kill anyone unnecessarily, but I think Shogun-kun is he's gonna start getting pissed off, and if Shogun-kun goes to attack, I don't know, Ringyoku might have to step in or something, because obviously our boy here, Yoshiga, he came in and showed an impressive feat, right, against Kokuo. But Shogun-kun not quite that powerful, so he needs to be careful. He's getting heated, he's getting emotional. He needs to control himself, because if he tries some shit, either Kanki or Ringyoku might have to, or even Maron too, though I think Maron is too scared shitless right now to do anything but sweat off in the back corner. I'm waiting for the scene for his Kanki Ken transformation when his hair turns white. It's going to be something incredible. This man is under so much fucking duress. It's so great, but yeah, guys, that's going to do it for me today. Thank you so much for watching. Leave some comments below. Let me know how you thought this chapter went, what you think is going to go from here on out, how this discussion is going to continue to unfold. I thought it was absolutely great. Make sure to subscribe for more anime and manga content, and I'll see you guys in the next one.